Yeah, I've been patient, I've been locked in on the go. Let the setup come to me, that's the only way I roll. Never chase, never fold, keep it chill, keep control. Got that process in my veins, let the profits take a stroll. Woke up charts glowing like they know me well. Discipline a crown, yeah, I wear it proud. River keep flowing, I just follow the route. Not the same man daily, yeah, I'm leveling out. Treat the morning like a moment I've been built for. Wrist tight, mind calm, that's a real score. Everybody wanna flex what they think they know, but the river doesn't brag, man, it just shapes stone. If it's not my setup, I don't touch it, let it pass. Every force trade ends with me looking back. So I breathe in, breathe out, let the market do its dance. And the patience that I practice turn the future to my hands. Ain't the same as last week, whole new mind. Water in the groove, yeah, I flow in my time. Let the fear fade out, let the greed decline. I'm aligned with the grind, stay refined in the climb. Yeah, I've been patient, I've been go. Let the setup come to me, that's the only way I roll. Never chase, never fold, keep it chill, keep control. Got that process in my veins, let the profits take a stroll. Woke up charts glowing like they know me well. Discipline the crown, yeah, I wear it proud. River keep flowing, I just follow the route. Not the same man daily, yeah, I'm leveling out. Show up, slow up, let the noise blow up. I don't fold up. Wave ride, same tide, every sunrise. Give me new eyes. Stone grind, long time, water carved lines. If you show up, no rush, no clutch, patience be the code that I go by. I don't chase wins, I chase discipline. Let tomorrow be tomorrow, I just settle in. Every loss is just a lesson that'll tighten my spin. Every candle on the chart make me better again. Yeah, I've been
Good morning, good morning, good morning. What's up, chat? Welcome to the stream. How you guys doing? Happy Tuesday. What's up, Mike? What's going on? Shishumi, how you doing? Focusing on swing trading since you're planning on keeping your full-time job. That's a fair approach. Riley, what's going on? Strega Hart, how you doing? Ronald, what's up, Ronald? Elnawe, what's up? Makanko, how you doing? Tarun, what's up? Jacob, Eddie, Miguel, what's going on? Ken, Diane. I'll give you one Lucid Flex for that song link. That's a good deal. Digital Nukes, what's up? Zachary Lewis, how you doing? You see my fun feature covered of their $77 plan? Yeah. Not very happy about it, honestly. Shady Ray, how you doing? Good morning. Alex Wen, what up? Ryan. What's up, Tom? Trader Joe? How you guys doing? Any news today? Consumer confidence, top of the hour. Grizz, how you doing? Ethan, what's up? Mike, best of luck on the Lucid Flex account. Thanks for supporting the channel and the site and the stream and all that. Good luck on it. Tomas, how you doing? How was yesterday? You know what? It was a pretty dull session by the time I got to stream. I ended the stream a little red, and then what do you know? I made it back off stream. I took a lot of trades, honestly, just trying to catch a little move. Now, first, I was trying to catch a short spike yesterday. This is around lunch hour, and we got a few like knife downs that got bought up. Here's a VWAP hit there. And so, I flipped long and I was able to catch a nice move long and put my accounts from red to green. Ended up about $400 on them. Tom, you like the stream on multiple accounts. That's how I beat this rig game. There you go. Thank you. Anthony, good morning. So, I've locked in 2 days of profitable trading on the 2 Lucid Flex accounts. Again, you need 5 days of at least $150, and then you can withdraw 50% of your balance up to, was it $3,000? We talked about it yesterday, but yeah. So keep plugging away here is the goal. Keep doing what I'm doing. Do we know why they removed the core plane? I mean, these firms are always shifting stuff around. Maybe there wasn't enough margin on it. It's possible there wasn't enough margin. I don't really know. Again, to use Apex, I haven't really in a long time. I have other firms I like better. I'll say it that way. G'day, Gatson. How you doing? Finn and Ben, how you doing? Strange how my overnight VWAP is different than yours. Anchor it at 1800. Yeah, mine should be anchored at 1800 as well. Everyone keeps saying that lately. Mine's anchored at, it's 1600 my time, I think. But it's just the features reopen right there. So you can look at the anchor the whole way, and it looks to be calculating as one would expect VWAP to calculate. So I don't know. Yeah, Lucid Flex is 5 days of $150. Then you can withdraw half the balance. There's a cap on that, but I think it's generous enough. So it's kind of like the Top Step style is what I think of that. I think of that the 5 days of X amount and then half your balance. That's kind of Top Step style payouts, which honestly I don't mind. I like that better than the buffer. The buffer always feels like a big hump to get over, and I don't really like it. So I prefer the 50% style. Who are the underdogs? Well, the Patriots are the underdogs for the Super Bowl. I have a little bit of money on the Patriots. I hate them. But, I think bets are a little bit more interesting when it's the underdog. All right, here we go. We're open. All right, here's VWAP. We have a VWAP open.
Wet and slick, and it's ready to go.
VWAP open on NASDAQ and ES, essentially. So, not my favorite type of open. I do have a little pullback zone noted here that I might be interested in buying from. So close to tapping that. It's weird. I feel weird rooting for the Patriots. I don't really care about either team. Pullback zone hit. Like, if the Steelers couldn't get in, I wanted the Bears to get in. If the Bears didn't get in, I wanted the Bills to get in. There's other teams that I find a little bit more fun to watch. So, it doesn't seem like that fun of a Super Bowl, but I hope it's a good game. Okay, there's a nice tap into my pullback zone. So far, a nice little buy up here. I hesitated there on the buy button. That pullback zone worked out beautifully. Man, okay. Definitely regret not grabbing that. That was an easy 20 points there to 26,000, honestly. I find the opening so hard to trade. What's up, Yuri? Justin, you're more so rooting against the Seahawks. See, that's usually, the three teams I might dislike the most. The Ravens, they're Steelers' biggest rival. I hate the Ravens. I hate the Chiefs. And I hate the Patriots. Those are the teams that I would actively root against, generally speaking. All right, so we're at 26K here. Copy trading the funded. I'm just trading them together. So I'm not trading anything else, just these two accounts you see here. And they're being copy traded together. So yeah, that's about all I'm doing. Oh yeah, I also don't like the Cowboys. Honestly, I wouldn't have minded to see the Lions in the Super Bowl. Like last year, I was kind of thinking that they at the start of the season, I was thinking, oh man, they look pretty good, and they kind of fell apart. And they did the same kind of this year too. I like seeing a rotation in like strength in the NFL. Like I like, unless it's the Steelers, I always just want to see them at the top. But like I like teams that have been like shitty most of my like childhood. I like it when they start like doing well again. Like the Bills were terrible for a very long time. The Bears have been terrible for also a very long time. All right. So move a little bit through 26K. Rejection back down. So we're kind of sliding all over the place here. Gonna wait for a little bit more structure to form. Have you tried Blue Sky? No, I haven't. I'm supposed to try Alpha Futures. Just to see what it's like. I haven't really wanted to. I don't like jumping around firms so much, and I already do so much of that. All right, another hit into the pullback zone there. Afternoon, Alistair. So much divergence. I haven't even been looking at ES. Yeah, ES is just doing like kind of a bear flag under VWAP right now. NASDAQ has got a pretty large, like 55-point range so far. Just relative to ES is, 6 points or whatever it's doing. RTH up. Let me look at RTH. Yeah. RTH flat on the day, under VWAP. Arnesis, what's up? Siskidaber, how you doing? Did you take the D out of the name? Is it just Siskidaber now? Didn't it used to be Siskidaber? Or did I make that up? All right, through my pullback zone here into PD. Is that PDH? PDH there. Okay. I'm gonna remove this pullback zone. Probably Mandela effect or something. I swear there's more consonants in your handle. I swear, man. All right, so 4-hour demand down under 900. About, I don't know, 30 points away or so. Been watching a new series. I think it's on Prime. It's pretty good. It's just called Steel. but it's pretty interesting series. These like people do a heist at a like some fund where they invest. It's in the UK, so they invest like pension funds and stuff. So these people, this group of people, do a heist, stealing like, you know, billions of pounds of people's pension. And so it's kind of about like the aftermath of that. It's pretty interesting. I recommend giving it a watch if you're looking for something like that. It's pretty fun. Pretty fun show. Real life based. Is it based on something? I don't know. What's up, Lupek? How you doing? That golden car movie? There's no golden car in it. It's this. Let me pull it up. Just this right here. It's steel. It's Sansa Stark from Game of Thrones. Whatever this guy's from, he's familiar. I don't remember what he's from. But it's pretty good. Rewatched Inception yesterday. Nice. Still don't understand the finale. Good. Dan, can you do one day when Gabagool does the trades? Well, today's his birthday. Today's Gabagool's third birthday. I don't know if he wants to trade on his birthday. I think he likes to take the day off. Could do one. You know, have you seen those ones where it's like having a chicken trade? It's like have my French Bulldog trade, and it's like 2 treats. One's on a long, one's on a short. And then that's when you take the trade.
Gabagool, come over here.
Little sweep of PDH, little bounce. What if your dog becomes more profitable than you? Then he's going to be the one taking all the trades from now on. Yeah, guy made profit letting his goldfish trade. Sometimes we just get in our own way, right? It's proof. Is there any news today? It's consumer confidence, top of the hour. That's about it. What if he starts streaming? Will he rig the giveaways too? Of course he will. He's just gonna say, oh, it landed on give dog treats. Guess no one gets the account. He's pretty clever that way. All right, here's a test of VWAP. Nice rejection so far. Never gonna grow my hair back? I doubt it. Just gets in the way a lot. Nice VWAP projection so far. Very good. Am I in any options trades or planning to be in any? No, I'm not. No plans, not any. Looks like we could get the push through VWAP here and up through 26K. Upside above that, we have this red zone here, which is pretty key. We have the overnight highs in there. And if you zoom out, this is yesterday's price action. Or sorry, not yesterday. What am I talking about? This red zone. We have a high from the 12th, which is 15 days ago. And then we have wicks here from the 13th. And we had a supply form zone from even before that. We had a supply zone form. And then overnights came up into that zone and rejected off of that again. So, pretty good spot to watch, in my opinion. Look at the 4 hour. Don't lose sight of the larger picture here. The 4 hour also, I mean, we're consolidating, bullish consolidation here, right around 26K. Obviously, on that larger time frame, you have these wicks that are large. I mean, from where we are right now, it's like 60 points. So it's 50 points. So it's still, you know, something to watch. We also have a 4 hour demand zone down here that I mentioned earlier under 900. But right now, I think if we can kind of hold above Sunday open level, it's still bullish. What's up, Jake? How you doing? You hear they're introducing Monday, Wednesday, Friday daily expiry options for stonks like Nvidia, Tesla, Meta, etc. Generally going to go wild. I've been hearing stuff about that, but I actually didn't know about those like Monday, Wednesday, Friday ones. You both love and hate this song. If I ever stop watching exchanges, it's because of this song. This song specifically, Latin America. Yes, only this song. Oh, interesting. Little earworm, is it? So ES now, it's tested VWAP here. It's holding above it for now. Nasdaq's sitting right on top of it. Wouldn't mind one more pullback and grab the long there. I don't know if that'll happen. But yeah, I'm favoring the long side right now. Burl says low-key looking for shorts. Chat, what do you guys think? Long or short? I'm gonna do a quick poll here. It's kind of breaking out as I do that, but there's 26K again. I like the long side again. Pull up the 4 hour. You know, it's going to be a lot harder, I think, to short if you look at, you know, the higher time frames. Long 970, Ethan, nice. You know, I was considering the buy at VWAP, but you know, I was maybe thinking maybe we can get like a little fake move to the long side here, or fake move to the short side, and then I could get in long. MNQ VWAP is 972, roughly, almost 973. All right. Tomas, you're also long from 973. Well done. Nice. I like it. We are entering the red zone here on ES. This is supply zone. We got overnight highs. It's probably pretty similar to the red zone here on NASDAQ, if I'm not mistaken. Just ES's version of that. All right, moving higher. New highs on NASDAQ for the session. What color flag today? It's yellow flag because we open at VWAP. Supply zone hit there. Pretty good. I want to see overnight highs hit, so if I could get in a pullback between here and 26K, I would do it. But it looks like we're going for those right now. Further upside targets. Let's find some. Assuming we get those overnight highs. That's an incorrect zone. Maybe right there. There's overnight highs. Nice move there. News in 5 minutes. Shouldn't be too crazy, but should provide a little bit of, sped up tape, a little bit of volatility maybe. Yeah, GG's for anyone who took that long. That was pretty nice. That consolidation there on VWAP. Again, I was very much considering it, but I also was interested in the idea of us getting kind of like a little knife down and then pop up. Just a little bit more of a trappier play. Obviously didn't play out that way, but nice longs there. Overnight highs are well broken through at this point. If you missed your long, look, the morning's early, only 26 minutes into the open. I recommend hitting the thumbs up button on the stream while you wait for the next setup. Get the good karma out there, you know? What's up, birthday boy? Okay, bye. He took one look at me and turned around. None taken, bro. Starting 100, Ethan, off of your 70 entry, like 130 points. I think it's totally, totally reasonable. That'd be a sick trade. Hope you get it. I missed my short, can't be happier. There you go. Is the opposite of no offense, none taken. Offense taken? Yeah, I guess so. You know how people sometimes will come in and they'll say, hey, you suck at trading, no offense. It's like, no, dude, you meant offense. You can't just say no offense as an out to lessen it. ES getting a little pullback here. No, offense. Greetings, what's up with the heart rate monitor? What do you mean what's up with it? It's just a heart rate monitor. I think it's interesting to look at maybe some biometrics when trading to see what's going on physiologically with your body when you're trading. See if you can... well, look at this nice little push here. There's the news. That's the news candle right there. But, you know, see, don't forget to breathe. You notice your heart rate picking up. Okay, maybe I'm trading too large a size. Maybe I'm nervous for something. Why am I nervous? Why am I not confident? Am I oversized? Is this a bad trade? Is this not a setup and I'm forcing something? Stuff like that. Alrighty. Yo, no offense, you're good at trading. None taken, Vinny. None taken. None taken. Alright. How do you stay so calm trading? My heart rate would be all over the place. I don't know. It's just... I don't always stay calm. Sometimes I'm, trading a little too aggressively. And, it's almost always because I'm doing something wrong. Other times it's just like, sometimes I'm nervous like the first few trades of a funded account because I'm like, I just finally got this funded account. Don't fuck it up. Don't start with a red day, The heart rate though, I wear a chest strap heart rate monitor. Like I'm, I don't have any, I don't have a watch or a ring or anything like that. Mind calm, that's the real score. River don't flex, it just shapes stone. You're hella nervous trading your fund today? It's much easier to go down to micros. Like right now I have 5 micros loaded up. It's plenty of size. A win will still be pretty solid. And a loss won't feel as bad. Okay, so where we at? News is in. That's about all I got for the session here. Came in a little low, looks like. I still like the long side. I would like pullbacks that I can long. And I would target maybe 26,100. Yeah, I stopped getting mad. I see it as part of steps towards success. That's I think a great move there. Like brush off losses, but also learn from them too, right? So it's like, yeah, don't get all so upset about it. Just see, all right. You look in 20 years, this day is not going to matter. I'm not going to remember this red day I had in 20 years. But what can I learn from that? So in 20 years, I'll be where I want to be. And real brokers with real money like Ninja Trader or something, can you trade for 5 points to take profit? Yeah, of course. You can do whatever you want. You can micro scalp, just, you know, maybe get the fills you want, maybe don't, but you can do whatever you want. As long as you're not breaking any laws. How are the commissions and fees? Just depends on your broker, right? Depends on the products you're trading. You might be able to get round trip for like $250. Usually it's closer to $4. Yes, I like the pullback here. It had a little bit, you know, had an okay pullback. Not large by any stretch of the imagination, but compared to NASDAQ, NASDAQ didn't really pull back at all here. We had a 12-point wick down. But yes, doing a nice little consolidation here. Commission and fees depend. Usually one tick will cover it. Yes. So when I go to break even, you know, usually I want to be in by above break even by a couple ticks, because you could assume you'll lose a tick on a fill. Plus, then you want a tick to cover fees. So. That's the thought there. All right, here's a pullback. Dropped to 7,000 on ES. Let's check the 5 here. Pretty significant drop there on ES. Hitting the FVG with the 5-minute one. We're right above VWAP there on ES. Still like longs. It is kind of hard to buy after a candle like that. 2-minute FVG. Wouldn't the 5-minute one be better? Oh, there's a nice, so that little drop there recovered itself pretty nicely here. Now we're back to the highs on NASDAQ. Yeah, can I say the forbidden phrase? The one that begins with I and ends with told you? Well, now, why would you say that? What did you... He didn't tell me anything. He said ES 5-minute bull flag, but then it got... we had that kill candle, or whatever you want to call it. That's knifed down. You can't just call out candlestick formations and say told you so. What are the main differences between Lucid Pro and Lucid Flex? Well, if you want to see, go to my site, profitfromgorilla.com. Go to Lucid Trading. Load up, you can compare, you said Lucid Flex, so we could compare. Oh, you know what? I took Lucid Pro off because they deleted it. They removed it because they brought out the black plan, the Lucid Black plan. Then people got mad. Okay, so the main difference is, off the top of my head here, is Lucid Pro is a 1-day pass possibility. Lucid Flex, excuse me, Lucid Flex, 50% consistency rule in the evaluation. So it needs a minimum of 2 days to pass. So right there, that's the differences in the eval. Once funded, Lucid Pro, you need to build a buffer. You can withdraw above the buffer. Lucid Flex, you just need the 5 days, $150 more, and you can withdraw 50% of the balance. Those are the main ones off the top of my head. I gotta put Lucid Pro back on. It's just kind of annoying when firms. I was talking about this yesterday with My Fund of Futures. When firms, you know, like get rid of a plan, like I'm literally deleting it out of my database. So then I gotta add it back in. So I'll add Lucid Pro back in so it's on the Profit from Gorilla and you can do like a direct comparison. Everyone has been talking about the Lucid move to live being like the cap on the amount you can move to live. I honestly don't care about that. Like I'm never like trading these firms like planning to move to live, really. Unless it's like Purdy or the futures desk or something like that. But generally speaking, I'm just looking to get payouts. You know, I'm not like, oh, I'm gonna hold on to these accounts until I get transitioned to live. Like I just don't think I'm gonna do that. I just want to get payouts. I want to get a good return on the investment. Rinse and repeat. So. Why is live bad? It's not necessarily bad, but it's just like if you could, I don't remember exactly what Lucid's path, you know, their live transition is, but sometimes they'll only let you transition like a certain amount of what you made in sim funded to live, and then some people like don't necessarily like that. with Futures Desk, like the whole point is to move live, right? And it's a quicker path to live, and it's pretty affordable. So you're not getting some funded payouts on the Futures Desk. So like when you buy an account on the Futures Desk, the intention is to go to live and get daily payouts. So that's what it's made for. Well, look at cumulative delta here. Not seeing a lot from buyers. I think you should check out Perdia Capital. Yeah, people keep saying that. I already passed it, and I'm waiting for them to set up the live account. So, I don't know how long that'll take. 7 to 10 days after I passed it, probably. But so far, my experience was good. It reminded me of Tick Tick in rules. It was like a fairly easy pass. And so if I get a $3,000 live account, that's pretty tight. I like it. I just got a Top Step ad. What kind of ads are they running? I have a YouTube Premium, so I don't see any ads. Are they like dorky ads, or are they pretty good? Technically, on Lucid, we can withdraw a maximum of 5 payments and then blow the account and restart, isn't it? Well, I think they'll still cap you as a user, probably, with some funded payouts. That's what I would assume. I don't really know. Oh, good God. My Fun of Features just came out with a plan called Flex. Look, I like the firm, but dude, there's Lucid Flex, there's My Fun of Features Flex, and then there's Tradeify Select with the Flex option. Too much flexing, guys. So let's check this out. No consistency in sim funded, $5,000 payout request cap, no daily loss limit, $107. So right now, it's same core structure. Same structure as core. Available now for $87 with code Dan. So it sounds like Top Step's plan, right? I don't know what the difference is. Okay, let's see. Flex plan. So it's just a 50K account. There's no other option for different dollar amounts. 50K. They upgraded the payout cap. 50% consistency rule. Okay, so it's a lot like Top Step. Funded rules. Max position is 5 contracts, and there is a scaling rule still. 5 minimum days of $150. Minimum payouts $250. Max payout request. Okay, so it's almost identical to Top Step as far as I can tell, which isn't a bad thing. I wish they came out with more platforms, honestly. So they have a current special where you can get, you know, you could use a code, get a discount. All right, so I'll add that to Prop from Gorilla today, hopefully. I got a lot to do still. Still got a lot of videos to, I got 2 videos to finish up editing before Thursday, I would say. So I got a lot to do. But I will try to add this new flex plan from My Funded Features to Prop from Gorilla today or tomorrow. Is Tick Tick closed? I mean, probably. They told me they're not, but I'll believe it when I see it. They got to pay Eddie a lot of money, and I don't know what the hell is going on there, but I don't trust them at all right now. The thing with back to live accounts is, hang on, Burrow, what do you mean? You said, Dan, you saw what Topstep did with the free combine. No, I don't know what you're talking about. The thing with trading like a live account through a prop firm, overall, I'd rather just trade my own live account because it's more tax. There's more tax advantages. I mean, maybe there's similar ones with a prop firm live account. But I think there's. I'm trying to remember. I think there's something that's disadvantaged. Not advantageous, I'll say. Assuming they cover your professional fees and everything. I don't know. So free combine, no monthly cost until you pass. So there's still an activation fee. Nice job, Andy. How'd you guys all get combines? Free combines? Because you had accounts during the outages? Seems like they gave out like thousands of free accounts. So it's a free combine, but you pay $149 when you pass, right? Or you could just buy their $80-something no activation fee one. I don't know. Sounds like they're just going to rack up a bunch of activation fees from people. All right, let's see if we can get a short side move now. Topstep that bad? No, I mean, look, right now their main issue is Project X related stuff. So, assuming Project X is working fine and you don't mind trading it, then that's fine. Their plan is fine. Their no activation fee plan is fine. I think the new flex from My Fun Features is a direct competitor to that Topstep plan. And you can trade a few more platforms: Trade8, NinjaTrader, TradingView, Quant Tower, ATAS, Volsys. So. What's up, Lawrence? How's the year been so far? You know, it started off bad. First 2.5, I don't know. How many weeks have we been in this year? First 3 weeks, I think were pretty crap. Last week has gone pretty well. So I'm trading 2 Lucid Flex funded accounts. I'm on day 3. Looking to lock in at least $150 today. I got my eyes on the short side here. Is there a way to sort firms with one-time fee on Profit and Gorilla? Not yet. The reason why I didn't prioritize that is because I don't generally hold evals for more than 30 days. And I'm going off the assumption that most other traders don't either. So that's why it's like irrelevant to me. But I understand if you are taking it slow, then it does matter. The couple that I think of are one-time fees, Lucid, Funded Next. I'm trying to remember all of them. It's becoming more popular to have a one-time fee because, again, most people don't keep them for that long. New poll in chat here. Do you hold the same prop from eval for more than 30 days? Often, never, sometimes. And I mean, not including like actually paying for a reset. If enough people do it, then I will add the one-time fee or like denote one-time fee stuff. Because again, I want it to be as helpful as possible to most people. So if it's going to be worth the effort, I can do it. I'm on my first and it's been about 20 days. I'll answer that question next week. Usually like 2 to 3 days. Yeah, Andre, same here. I don't think I ever hold evals more than 4 days now. Every once in a while. Yeah, if someone holds an eval longer than 30 days, I recommend Futures Desk. Yeah, Futures Desk because the renewal, the next month is cheap, or just a one-time fee place. But Futures Desk, they like lower the cost to was like $19 or something for the next rebill. It's like literally just their actual fees, their hard costs, I think, are just passed on to you. Do you have a video explaining how futures firms work? Because as a CFD trader, this whole futures firm are confusing. What's confusing? I mean, you're in the stream every day, and I talk about it often. So like, what do you want to know? If you want to, maybe the best explainer is part 1 of my Becoming a Funded Trader series. I feel like, back then it was like TopStep had the 2-step eval. Now, no futures companies have 2 steps, essentially. I don't pay attention, man. I was worried that might be the case, Luann. It's looking like we're going to get a flush here. Thing you get confused about is the tick value of each product. Yeah. I pretty much only look at ES and NQ, so I know those. But yeah, if you're trading a bunch of other stuff, it can get confusing for sure. Would love a pop to short. Exactly, Andy. I'm looking for the same thing, man. Apex is 90% off, by the way. I just got a text from them. So if you're an Apex trader, you want to take advantage of the 90% off sale, use code Dan. Support the channel. I'm short here. I hope we don't get that. We're getting that pop. I was thinking we're not going to get this pop here. Started accelerating, and I'm like, all right. Let's go. But maybe I should wait for this pop here. Dan or Gorilla? Well, at Apex it's Dan, I think. It might be both, but it's definitely code Dan. This is what I should have waited for. Tempted to stop at a high a day, honestly. I just sold the tap of open VWAP. That's okay. Made a mistake. Fuck. This is exactly what I want to wait for. I should have waited 5 extra seconds. It kept me out of that mess. It's annoying. It was looking like we're going to get the acceleration down. And I wanted to get in before that happened. So that's what happened when I did. But also, I just said I agreed with Andy there, wanting to short a pop here. And I was like, well, I don't know. Might not get it. And this is the pop. So this is annoying to me.
We don't make mistakes. We have happy accidents.
All right, I feel a little better now. Dang, Luhan. I have like a fear of when I stop out will be when we roll over. But it's very frustrating. I was very patient, waiting an hour, and just literally terrible entry. Back to highs here. Fucking cooked, man. When I jump out of the trade, I just said, I feel like as soon as I stop out, it's going to roll over. Okay, I raised my stop to 81 from like 79. This is strong looking. I think I'm cooked here. I find that very frustrating. It's just bad move on my part. We do trade our feelings, Yuri. You can call it whatever you want, but you feel like that's a bad stop based off structure. So I could frame it however you want. I could say, well, you know, I want my stop above the 80s, above 80, because often we reject 80. You can say it like a million different ways. It's still the same thing. And when you've been in a situation before and you've seen stuff happen, all right, I'm out. Really colossal fuck up there. And if you forgot to renew your TradingView subscription during Black Friday night, you got to pay full price. Anyone know of any upcoming sales or way to get a better discount? I don't think so. I think that's the sale. I think that's the one. I think you can get $15 off if you use my link. That's what it says. I don't know. See if that works. I don't know. If you delete their core account, yeah, they just came out with the Flex account, which is kind of like the core with a 5K payout upgrade and a little extra, like 10 extra bucks. So it's, I don't think they had enough profit margin on their $77 plan. What's up, Parshov? Yeah, I just fucked up, man. Just frustrated with myself. It was such a good entry for a long, though. Imagine if I went long there. That would have been sick. Man. Appreciate it, guys. Thanks for the moral support here. You know how it is. Yeah, you guys know how it is. Very frustrating. All right, gonna have a little 15-minute demand zone here. When this candle closes in about 40 seconds. Yeah, Carmine's video said, if you can't label your setup, don't enter the trade. I think it's great advice. Upside target again. We're so close to 100 now, 26,100. Man, this is one of those trades where when you're going back and reviewing it, maybe a while later, and you see this entry, you're like, please tell me that's a long trade I took there. No, it was a short. Kind of get mad at yourself in retrospect. Tom, what happened? You couldn't figure out why you kept losing money, but the flattened button was set at reverse trade. Oh, dude, that's brutal. All right, 26,100 incoming here. And 90-minute supply zone at 105 3/4. Nice job, Ron. I'll catch you later, man. You left for 2 minutes, you're down money. You left for more than 2 minutes, my friend. I was in that trade for way too long. My mistake, a couple mistakes, and the main one was, man, that's such a, I can't even look at that. It's so fucking upsetting. That entry short there, it pisses me off so much. I can't even look at it. So fucking ugly, dude. That is a tilting entry there. Just the ugliest thing I've ever seen in my life. Ugh. Jeez. Oh, man. Problem was, I felt good about the short side. I really did. And so I kept moving my stop to be like, all right, let's weather this pullback here. I should have just stopped at it. I remember being down minus 300. I was like, should I just kill it here? And then maybe, obviously hindsight saying, yeah, do it. But, I wanted to pop. I wanted it to pop maybe up to high, not past highs, but pop around here and then fail, So I'm like, when I'm still in this trade here, I'm like, okay, well, I was kind of expecting it to pop. And I got in a little early. So I was still kind of expecting it to roll over there. So I kept increasing my stop, which was just not a good idea. You're still short if it makes me feel better. I mean, I want Chad to be making money, even if I'm not. So, I don't know. We got 300 lots there hitting the ask. We had, what's 200 or 218 there. We are seeing some buying here. Let's see if, right now, ES looks bullish. I think we're going to at least push 100 here. Did not hit 100. 98 and a half. %, Apex is devil on your shoulders today, whispering sweet nothings into your ear to steal your money. Well, just set a hard limit for yourself. Be like, okay, I'm only going to do X amount of accounts today no matter what. Something like that. I hate how they always change the price of their accounts. Makes it a nightmare for apart from Gorilla stuff. Okay, I like longs over to the demand zones down here. See you, Tom. You got rebuild on 10 accounts when you're sick that you didn't cancel in time. Minus 1,400 is rough too. That sucks. I've been rebuild on Apex before too, with 10 accounts or whatever, and didn't. I forgot to cancel them, so that sucks ass because you don't get the same discount on the rebuild. And that's how they get you, man. That's how they fucking get you. Do you get reset though? Yeah, you get reset, but like you don't want to. Generally, you only want to have that many accounts when it's on sale, so you're not gonna. You don't want to pay the rebuild price on 10. Yeah, Froggy, don't make it harder for yourself, man. Do what I'm doing here. Start with, just get a payout on one account, right? And then up to 2 accounts. So if I get a payout on these 2, then, you know, next time I'm going to do maybe 3. And just keep it incremental like that. For some reason, you know, I kept trying to pass 5 evals at a time. I've done it before. It's not a... But for whatever... Maybe it's the price action and not psychological, but... The moment I went down to 2, I passed them in 2 days. So, I don't know if there's something to that necessarily, or it was just the price action. My trading was better, but... What's the main platform you use? Right now, it's been Lucid. In the past, I've done My Funded Futures a lot. I've done Tradeify a good bit. But Lucid's the one I've been doing the last couple of months the most. Back to break even. Nice hold, man. If I were you, I would get out. Why'd you switch from My Funded Futures? I didn't want to trade on Tradeify. I'm wondering if this is the long. I kind of want the demand zone to hit, though. Not a fan of instant trade if I play anymore. No, I'm not. I've tried to pass it many times. You know, get to the payout. I've gotten really close. I don't like the large buffer. I don't like the consistency rule. It's you're paying a premium. Like, I'd rather just pass the eval, you know? Are we adding new props to PFG? The only one I might add is Perdia right now. I'm assuming the live account transition, assuming that goes well, I think I would add them to the site. pretty rhythmic and trade evade. It's just trade evade, I think. Gary, you just passed the Lucid eval you won in a giveaway a few weeks ago. Nice. Now to work on payouts. Thank you. Congratulations. Good job. Yeah, get to a payout. You know the ROI on getting a payout from that free account? It's infinite, baby. Infinite. Get a payout like Botan. Become part of Daniel's Keep livestream lore. Those that have gotten a payout from a free account. I love it. I want to put more names on that list. Digital nukes, you're $150 away to pass 25k eval. Nice. Take it slow. Look at this divergence here. Just kind of bull flagging on ES, bear flag on NASDAQ here. I'm waiting for demand zone to hit, and then maybe I'll see if I could try a long. Can ES get a pop here? Let's find out. You're open to win an eval that you could take a payout with and buy Uncle Dan's famous trading course. That would be a good use of your money. Talk about a good return on investment. The next giveaway is going to be tomorrow, and it's for people who have worked their way up the leaderboard on Catalyst's waitlist. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go to danielskeep.com/catalyst and sign up for the waitlist, and then refer people. And tomorrow morning on stream, I'll give out an eval, or Tradeify eval to the person who has the most. Ryan buys. I was waiting for this demand zone to get hit. Might not though. I think longs are good. Seskiber, you had 2 weeks without a single losing day. Then you encountered the inevitable drawdown as long as I got funded. And I blew it due to low drawdown. What's Catalyst? Like I said, go to danielskeep.com/catalyst. That's a new company I'm working at. It's going to be huge. Get it on the ground floor. Be early. Be one of the first couple hundred people to know about it. It's in the prediction market space. It's going to be fun. gonna be huge. Looks slick ass. Oh yeah, it's so slick ass. Tomorrow's mental. UCL plus Meta plus our Microsoft earnings. FOMC. What's UCL, dude? I don't even know what UCL is. Oh, UCL is football? I don't even know what you're talking about. Biggest tournament in club football. Okay. Don't know what that has to do with the stock market, but cool. Do you watch anime? No, I don't. Just sign up for the Catalyst waitlist. Can I put an early $1,000 on a prediction of Catalyst will open? I don't think so. I don't think that market exists yet. Maybe soon. So kind of a double top here on ES. NASDAQ didn't quite get up there. Lower high. Still waiting for one of these demand zones to hit. Anywhere in this range here. I still like potentially like longs there. Chat, don't forget to hit the thumbs up button on the stream. It's very easy to do. Easy way to support. Doesn't cost you a thing. Just a click. Well, maybe the long is here. Maybe we don't get all the way down to where I want it to go. IB long, yeah. I mean, it could work. I prefer a cleaner test of IB as opposed to, push underneath it by like 11 points or 9 points or whatever that is. 11 points. It's funny you said you forgot the ending of the Prestige Parsha because that's like the thing I remember most about that movie probably is the ending. Do it. You think I should long it here? Problem is, where do I stop out at without, really getting into some serious red? What's up, Bog? What am I guessing? What happened? What's RR here long? Exactly. I think a push this is kind of like yesterday. We talked about this. When you have that psych level, like yesterday was like the 900 level, I think. I said we can usually get a push 20, 30 points through it. And if you turn around before it. So we turned around before 26,100. We got a supply zone up there. I think we could push. Don't move the supply zone. I think we could push. We try to. I'd probably look for the 20s, essentially, like 18. Man, sometimes it's really hard to move drawings on Motive Wave. I think this would be the trade. It's a 2.1 R. I think that to me seems reasonable. Let's see if it plays out. What's up, Lexit? How's trading been going for me this winter? January's been shit. I would say until the past week. Today's shitty, but that was just my own fault. I think there's some clean setups today, and I just didn't capitalize. So. Oh, by the way, on the new My Fun Features Flex, they do have the instant upgrade, like instant activation to funded, no waiting. So that's good. I just mentioned, how Lucid does that, which is really nice. It's great because, like, when I was passing the Lucid ones on Friday, I wasn't sure if I was over the 50% rule. 'Cause they have a little bit of margin for error, but on one of the last times I passed Lucid, I was like $50 off from the 50% rule. Like I was at 51%, and they're like, too bad. And then they kind of loosened up a little bit. So I wasn't sure if I'd passed, so I just checked the dashboard, and I was like, you passed, activate it now. So it's really nice. And so My Fun Features now, looks like they're doing that activate, same day in your dashboard kind of thing, which is nice. Jasper, sorry to hear it, but the $7,500 payout first week, nice. Have I traded XSP 0DTs? Do you mean SPX? I traded XPX 0DTs before. Those are crazy. Those are really nerve-wracking to trade because they're so expensive and they move like crazy. You better hope they move in your direction, really. XSP is the little brother. Oh, did I know that? Sounds familiar, but I don't think I really knew that. XSP. I've been out of that game for a while. Oh, that's cool. I don't think I knew that. That's awesome. Looks like it's maybe a little bit more similar to just trading SPY or something. I'll be right back. Gotta take a pee break. All right, I'm back. Yeah, it's pretty dull. Oh, I don't think Carmine took any trades today. He took a break-even trade. Similar to me, he was looking for that pullback near the open. He was looking for a pullback to get long on ES. But, yeah. All right, see if we double top here or not. Is there a giveaway today? No, it's just the one tomorrow for the Catalyst waitlist points. Do you have a code for Lucid? I do. It's code Gorilla. Profitfromgorilla.com. Copy the code there. Appreciate the support if you do buy accounts. YouTube live trading streamers are popping out, pooping out like crazy. Ooh, well, I don't think they should be pooping on stream. That's kind of, you know, between you and the toilet. But if they're popping out like crazy, look, that's just the way this stuff goes, man. You know, there's, if they, yeah, I mean, what, you know, fine. You know, like Top Step started Top Step TV, then every profit now has to have like a live show. Just became more and more popular. Futures became more and more popular. Yeah, I've been keeping an eye on CVD. It's really been pretty lackluster here. We want Gabagool. I'm guessing he's either laying in the sun, which is one of his favorite things to do, or cuddling Rachel, which is one of his other favorite things to do. So I think he's having a good time. Catch you guys later. Harsh, El Nawe. Catch you later. Have a good rest of your day. So new highs there on NASDAQ. ES struggling a little bit. I'm not going to exploit my dog for views. Well, if you say happy birthday to him, he won't even hear you. I'll tell him you said so, though. Yeah, IB long was good for 25. It was indeed. So there's a tap of that 90-minute supply zone at 106 that I had mentioned. And also, as I had mentioned, when we stall out before that psych level, I often see a push of 20 plus points through it. So maybe we do get that 120 level. ES is getting that, breaking out of this red zone of terror here. So let's see what happens. Nice, Oscar. Well done. I would consider long. I don't know, this trend line's held for a while. But honestly, I'd prefer it to break. I don't know. I think it's just buy some longs and hold it for a while. Just would like to get in a bit lower. NQ all-time highs. I assume it's these from October. I assume it's 26,398. Is that right? Looks like it's above 400. 26,399. Literally didn't tap 400. That's all-time highs on NASDAQ. You're trailing this to 90. You don't like it anymore, Jasper. You're long for 115. I think you're good, man. Honestly, but obviously do what you see. I don't know where you got long at. Twitch chat's bugged. Yeah, I noticed my my restream chat where I see like the both chats. It's not working. How'd you go about journaling / studying things? Honestly, I think a great way to do it is to like screen record yourself in OBS, and you can even talk through the trades. Or I mean, you could journal it too, just writing it down. But if you screen record it and then talk through like what you're seeing, what you're feeling as you enter trades, I think that'd be so useful. Because sometimes in the journal you're like, wait, what was I doing here? Like I don't really remember. What was I feeling or thinking or whatever? Is take profit trading real? How much can you get from a daily payout? Yeah, it's real. I think at $10,000, Take Profit Trader moves you to a live account, or it's called the Pro Plus, I think, and then it's uncapped because it's live, and they're gonna benefit when you benefit. You're no longer trading against them. When you're in SimFunded, you're trading against the firm, and then when you move live, you're trading with them. I see, just looking to move away from Apex. There's so many options out there, man. Okay, here's this move to the trend line. Honestly, I have a hard time with this. There's a perfect tap of supply there at 106. It's really hard to want to long this. I'm not seeing a lot from buyers. It's just slow grind up. 300 lots hitting the ask there. Last line of resistance before all-time highs for ES. Yeah. Kind of surprised with like how elevated VIX has stayed as we kind of had this slow grind up. I would expect VIX to melt a bit, and it hasn't really done that. So it makes me a little bit wary of this grind higher. You see the 4-hour void, 3rd of November 25th. It's not rollover, is it? No, that wouldn't be November. I can look in a minute, but we're right at this trend line here. I kind of see what happens. Yeah, I don't know what happened with the Twitch stream. I don't know. With like the chat, something's going on with the chat. Having a hard time cleaning the force because birthday boy wants to snuggle. Yeah, that sounds about right. I think he'd rather snuggle than listen to a vacuum. All right. It's 10:30. This is why I use supply and demand. So helpful just to have a sense of things. Isn't your birthday like June 28th? It's June 23rd. But yeah, it's not that I want to snuggle, it's because Gabagool wants to snuggle. It's Gabagool's 3rd birthday, if you haven't heard. One trade day. I mean, I think there's still potential here. I don't really want to. I'm a little wary of racking up too large losses. I just bummed that I messed up that one trade. Short here could be good. I know I was talking longs, but let's see if we stay under this trend line here. Maybe a pop to 100 and reject. I just don't see a whole lot. Like, look at cumulative delta really has been really dull. So it feels more like a seller's boycott than super strong buyers, you know? I think, did SPY hit new all-time highs? Yeah, SPY hit new all-time highs, SPY. It's not my birthday. It's Gabagool's birthday. I'm already 37, so in June I'll be 38. And honestly, looking so good for 38. What's up? All right, let's see if we reject a 100 here. Yep. So far, so good. I think I fucking nailed that call there. Turning 38, I'm robbing the grave. Hush it. I think there's a trade opportunity coming. Still a little sketch because this looks mildly bullish right here, the structure, and I don't really want to short into it, but I like the short side move idea. I would like to see a flush, but it's been strong. Just I think we're kind of hitting some resistance. SPY got its all-time high. It's like move off 100 here, you know. No giveaway today. We'll do the giveaway tomorrow. The Catalyst waitlist referral points. There's a possibility of like a sharp move. I had one of these yesterday, where it kind of jabs low, quick buy up. You know, entice some shorts, and then we're just back to business. So could have that kind of situation. So if you're like short and you start to get a move in your favor, and you're like, sick, I knew it, I knew the flush was coming. And then we wick really fast. So a quick buy up. Normally, when I'm in that situation, I get stubborn. I'm like, dang, I was just up $600 and now I'm back at break even. I'm going to short again. Like, I get a little hard-headed about it. And yesterday, I decided, no, I've seen this a million times. I'm going to flip long. And then I was able to make a nice profit. So if you're in that situation and you see those, like, jab, when you've been grinding up all day and then you want to short, and you see a jab and it just gets bought up, do not marry that bias. Like, just sometimes better just go with the overall trend for the day instead of trying to be like sneaky and catch a counter trend, flush, because that's just something I've seen play out a lot. And here we are, new highs about on ES there for the session. I think I gotta stay long, you know, as much as the downside is more interesting. I think, let's see, long, again, I would say maybe just 120s could be good. I don't know. It's not great. Not great. What's Dow doing? All right, Dow's just chugging along there after a nice dip down to 49.039. Dow just doing Dow things. Yeah, then we could do we could probably draw a trend line off this if you wanted. Can very similar situation around lunch hour yesterday when I was trading, looking for the short side. We had a little bit of support and I want to see that crack, and we essentially dipped to another support level, quick buy up, very quick buy up, and then we eventually broke higher. I grabbed long here. Am I up? No, I'm down 800 today. Both accounts. It's 13 degrees Fahrenheit here, which is very cold. I do have to get going. I have a meeting at 11 I gotta get to. Your friends there in Chicago for work, you should grab lunch with them. I'm not really interested in driving like 2 hours to go have lunch with a stranger. Hour and a half, 45 minutes there, 45 minutes back probably. It's freezing outside. Nah, I'm good. I got so much to do. It's Gabagool's birthday. We gotta take him to the pet store, let him pick out a toy and stuff. Take him to a park or something. That's kind of cool for a park, but take him around. Let him do all his favorite things. When you have a target up so high, it's not high. It's 30 points. 30-point target's not 28 points or something. It's not 27 points. It's not that high of a target. 27 points on NASDAQ to me is reasonable. You short? No, I'm long. Just can't short it. Not enough anything. Not enough from sellers here. All I'm seeing is large buying volume. Not seeing a whole lot from sellers right now. It's too hard to want to short. So I really want this green zone to hold here. And the reason why my stop is far below it is just in case there's, like what I've been talking about, maybe like a 10-point jab below it. I don't necessarily want to get wicked out. And if it closed heavy, then yeah, I'd probably flatten. But I just don't want to get wicked out on any kind of fake out to the downside. All right, guys. I think I got to head out, but I'll post the results of the session in Discord. So feel free to join the Discord. It's free. Exclamation point Discord and chat to get the link. I'll see you in there. Have a great rest of your day. I'll see you tomorrow for a Wednesday stream. Be well.